This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buckeyes offense will be the first up today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We'll see another one right here.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the ground. It's Graham. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down. How about this? Not even 2 minutes in, and this offense has created a quick red zone opportunity. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Right by the receiver. And they've got him.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play,
and he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Fox. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw.
He can go. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Jordan. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yards to the 22. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The tight end has got it. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up 1st and goal now. Looking to pass. It's Fox. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
USC. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Solid game. He moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Nice grab. It's Porter. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pop over the middle. It's Graham. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this year.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Handoff in a single back formation. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will have to kick this away. It's just the first punt for this offense tonight. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the move now. That's caught. It's Haynes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Gonna run it. It's Allen. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And they trap him for a sack. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And this group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. And they put something together in this drive. Here comes a handoff. Burst out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Fox. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
That's reeled in. It's Porter. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He'll throw it now. Sure hands. It's Wilson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires it down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Give it to the back again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Lets it go quickly. With the catch, it's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Fox. Caught behind the line, it's Jones. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Swarm to the pass rush. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Talk about quickness. The play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Porter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And it's caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Graham.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a 1st half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. USC. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the 1st play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. falling way behind in the first half. They need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Scanning the field. It's blocked. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. That one sails too far out of bounds. Incomplete. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Now here he goes. Muscles past the defender. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. Had a chance to tackle him near the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get it done. And a massive gain.
How about all those yards after contact? He shakes free and then has the speed to almost take this to the end zone. This defense better do a much better job of pursuing the football and getting hats towards his back because he's able to shake free from just 1 or 2 defenders.
2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jones.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way in. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he...
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Bites through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he get there on the ground? Oh, what a move. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Dropping back. It's Fox. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The gain moves the ball to a 34. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's reeled in. It's Porter. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Back to pass. It's Fox. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting...
They're standing there, gets hit again.
That's another sack. What a job on his defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Fowler. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Trojans will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Fox. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Using his legs here. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. If you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Fox. A deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain. Cook, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Powering through the defender. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Dropping back, it's Fox. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Trojans are in the red zone. Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The throw, it's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he fields it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.